Good tidings, citizens of Braintopolis. Welcome to the 90s. I'm taking you back to 1994's Jurassic Park, a movie that feels like the first time every time you watch it, so you know it's going to be a trip for me. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Do that now while the intro song plays. Quickly, while supplies last. And let's reload Jurassic Park.
He was minding his own in a lightning zone when the bolt came down. Something's wrong, all the movie knowledge gone, so he reloading the list. New brain, do this.
We start out on an island, and I don't know how, but they convinced this black guy and his Latino co-workers to do scary stuff in the jungle at night. It's definitely Dollar Store Safari action figures' fault. His name is Muldoon, and he's bringing in a monster crate the scariest way possible.
Gatekeeper!
This is Joffrey, Jurassic Park's master gatekeeper.
Raise the gate!
We find out that Joffrey... Nah, this was never gonna work out.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Now we're in Montana, where we find out that digging for dinosaurs is not as exciting as it sounds.
More like a 6-foot turkey.
This cat gets the idea. We meet paleontologist Alan Grant. He doesn't appreciate this kid's precociousness. Hey, settle down, man. It does look like a turkey a little. That's his girlfriend or something. Her name is... We'll circle back around to that. A helicopter drops in and they don't like that. But I don't know why, because it looks like it saved them about 8 dig days. They walk into their trailer and this guy is in here apparently trying to get effed up. My dude,
We were saving them!
you about to get knocked out. You know how hard it is to get champagne out here in the desert?
John Hammond. And I'm delighted.
Turns out he's a super rich guy named John Hammond, and he needs them to come to his new park and endorse it. He's not here to answer any poor people questions,
No
though.
doubt. Our attractions.
What kind of attractions you got?
What are those?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, but what kind of park is it? He's not telling them a damn thing, and they run out of questions as soon as he offers money. And now they're gonna let this suspicious billionaire with boundary issues whisk them away to a secret island, right now, before they have a chance to tell their loved ones where they're going. Meanwhile, this dude Nedry is getting a sack full of money to steal research from Hammond's company. This is important because he's about to make this situation a whole lot more exciting. We meet Dr. Ian Malcolm. He's a weirdly sexy half-man, half-fly. He's also a mathematician who's an expert in chaos theory.
Chaotician.
That basically means he goes around saying, that's not gonna work out. What I'm saying is, I might be an expert in chaos theory. So they land in the jungle and finally find out what they're doing here. Yo. They got real-life dinosaurs here, and they are incredible.
We have a T-Rex.
Yeah, for real.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Hammond takes them to the visitor center where they learn how they brought back dinosaurs using rotten dino blood and mixing in a few other things. It's real scientifical. They bust into the lab, Ellie. Her name is Ellie Sadler. I know these things. They bust into the lab where this egg is hatching. Is this thing cute? I don't know. It's little. They tell us that they've made all the dinosaurs female, so they can't reproduce on their own. But Ian is like, that's not gonna work out.
That life finds a way.
We swing over to the raptor pen, where this bull is having the time of his life. Whee! It was probably pretty quick. I only heard one move. Grant is the wrong kind of excited about this. Ugh. Safari guy tells them, yo, raptors are effing wild. Hey, stop talking to him about raptors. He's gonna make a mess. Ian has some thoughts on this whole thing. Basically, he's like, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out.
Dr. Grant.
Hammond tries to get backup from the scientists. But even the guy who was just wondering if he's a raptor sexual isn't too sure about this whole idea.
How can we possibly have the slightest idea of what to expect?
And now Hammond's grandkids are here. Grant still wishes he could be a raptor. And he just keeps asking himself how long it would take to open this kid's guts. Hey, weird little kid. You should be somewhere else.
Does it sure don't look like birds to me?
Sam Jackson is here, guys.
Hold on to your butts.
The tour starts and music swells, and it's about to be all hell yeah. But hell no, because it's not on. There's no dinosaurs in the first pen. And now there's no T-Rex. Hey, did you trick us into a botanical garden? They put this sexy-ass goat here for T-Rex, but he's resisting the temptation.
Wanna be fat, he wants to hunt.
Anyway, this whole park is whack.
Now eventually you do plan to have dinosaurs on your...
For real, Malcolm.
Right?
This cat tries to explain chaos theory, but Ellie just doesn't get it. He's like, if I put a drop of water on here, and it goes this way, and I put another drop of water in the same spot, what's it gonna do? No, girl. It's not gonna work out. You really don't get chaos theory. It doesn't actually matter though, because he was just looking for an excuse to touch her hand. They hate Hammond's stupid tree tour, so they jump out of the car.
How many times we needed locking mechanisms on the vehicle doors?
Apparently, they've been arguing about whether or not they need locks on the car doors. Are you serious? This Triceratops is sick, and immediately they're like, let's touch it. You're gonna catch smallpox. All right, that's a pretty cool moment. Ellie really wants that prehistoric polio, so she's like, I want to see the doo-doos.
Dropping?
She goes shoulder deep in that dookie too. Malcolm doesn't know which way the drops would go now, but he's on point with his hand washing advice.
You will remember to wash your hands before you eat anything.
Doctors, if you please, I have to insist that we get moving.
No, you're not getting in the car with us. You clearly just crapped your pants. Go with Ellie. It's time for Nedry to put his Mission Impossible plan into action. First, come up with a cover story for where you're going.
Not only sweets, and I think I'm gonna get something salty. I thought maybe some.
That's good. That's good. Snacks. They're gonna believe that one. Next, we need an explanation for the phones and security system going down.
Compiling for 18
Just
to 20
play
minutes. So some
cool.
of the minor systems they might for a while, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just a simple thing.
Perfect. Now, creep upstairs like a stealthy panther. So far, so Mission Impossible. The fences are beginning to shut down, and they definitely bought that story about Nedry being hungry.
Fine, Nedry. Check the vending machine.
Meanwhile, Nedry is racing away. The Jeeps are shut down, and it's super scary here.
I didn't say I was scared.
I didn't say you were scared. I know.
Hey, it's too scary out here for these types of games. Sit down, or I'm gonna put you with the goat. And here we get one of the coolest monster introductions of all time. Holy crap. Damn right, lawyer. Wow. Yeah, sweet. Get its attention. Oh my goodness. Grant draws the T-Rex's attention with a flare, and it's starting to work out, but Malcolm hates it when other people get attention. Oh, that was a lucky break. I know we all say it a lot, but thank goodness for lawyers. Wait, how did T-Rex scale this? Back at the compound, Hammond finally decides that it might be time to get the kids out of there.
Bring back my grandchildren.
Yeah, I guess.
I can't get Jurassic Park back online without Dennis Nedry.
Nedry is trying to get to the dock to complete his genius plan. But I was actually tricking you about his genius plan. He's dumb as hell, and now his Jeep is stuck. He's not far from the dock, so he athletically rolls into action. This demonic-looking nightmare shows up, and Nedry's not too concerned. Listen, I know it's making a tiny sound, but you're kind of shrugging off a prehistoric Komodo dragon. Yeah. See? These things are sneaky too. It blinds him, and then hides in his car as a prank. Got him. So, they're down here now, and Timmy's up there, stuck in a tree. But Grant can't fight his nature, and he's like, that looks dangerous. I'm gonna go up there. And it is tense. Oh, holy crap, leave him. I still think you should have left him.
We're back in the car again.
Sometime later, Ellie and Muldoon show up at the Jeep. They find Dr. Malcolm and... Hey, that shirt was not unbuttoned when you fell here. Don't even try to blame that on the dinosaurs. I guess it's been a while because Ellie even drops down to where the Jeep fell and they're nowhere in sight. Oh, we're doing this again? Drive away. Leave them. Listen, don't get stuck in Jurassic Park with me. I would abandon you immediately. I'm not a good friend. Luckily, they're not really into the whole searching thing, so they're back within minutes. They book it out of there and barely make it out. Grant and the kids decide to climb a tree. Yo, what are you doing?
Don't the monsters come over here?
Not monsters, Lex. They're just animals. And these are herbivores.
Yeah, so are rhinos and hippos. Sit down, maniac. Hammond's eating ice cream, and after possibly losing his grandkids, he's having some real regrets about Jurassic Park. This was a mistake. Not the park. The park is dope.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Hiring Nedry was a mistake. That's
Exactly.
obvious. We're over-dependent
Nedry's
on
the
automation. I
problem.
can see that now. The next
You have
time-
other grandkids.
Next time it'll be flawless.
Right. We have to try again. That's what's important here. She tries to explain how she sees it, but that makes precisely 0 sense to him. Ellie, stop it. Everything about this was a great idea. Eat some ice cream. Grant finds dinosaur eggs and he loses his damned mind. Hey, what are you thinking of doing to those eggs, man? It turns out the dinosaurs are super progressive here. And they're like, love is love, man. And love found a way.
Life found a way.
You're right, Grant. Life found a way. They're probably not very loving about it. Speaking of love, why is this cat smoldering so hard here? This is too hot. But also, why is his belly button so big? It looks like it has a bottom lip. Hammond is working out a risky plan, and Sam Jackson immediately knows they're going to volunteer him for it. People are dying, Sam Jackson. That's what's important here. Risk your life for us.
Hold on to your butt.
He resets the system, and now he's just gotta go out and flip a couple of breakers. See, it's not as bad as you thought, Sam Jackson.
3 minutes, I can have power back on the entire park.
Grant and the kids are crossing a field when these goofy dinosaurs decide they're gonna do a Lion King on them. A T-Rex shows up, and I think this girl is not safe with these two psychopaths.
But you never look at birds the same way again.
You little weirdo. We bring Sexy back. In a bunker where Ellie and the others are waiting for Sam Jackson to turn on the power. It's been a while, so it's possible he just ran away. Ellie and the crocodile hunter are gonna have to turn the power on themselves. They go outside with just the one slow-ass weapon, and they find out the Raptors have escaped. But they don't go back into the bunker for more guns. And when he sees one of the Raptors, he doesn't shoot it in the face.
In the bushes, straight ahead.
Instead, he's like, "Run out there, Ellie."
Run.
And she doesn't even ask for a stick. She just goes. Grant and the kids make it to another fence. It's supposed to be electrified, but it looks like the power's still off. What the hell is your problem?
That's not funny.
You know what? Never mind. The T-Rex is coming. Start climbing. Meanwhile, Ellie makes it to the breaker box thing. Awesome, because this is not the worst possible time for the power to come back on. She does all the stuff to turn it on, and it looks like Grant's finally going to be rid of this kid.
Crazy, I'm not gonna jump!
Don't jump then, but you're gonna die. Grant is fighting his biology like, I've gotta touch that fence too. But before he can go up there, Timmy is struck by lightning, and all his movie knowledge is gone. Whoa, there's a raptor. And I did not remember there was a raptor, and it was scary as hell. Sam Jackson shows up just in time. Oh no!
He shot Nick Fury.
Muldoon is tracking one of the raptors, and he finally gets it into his sights. Okay, now's a great time to start getting this gun ready. Get her, Safari Guy.
Clever girl.
Goodbye, Safari Guy. Back to Timmy. Grant accidentally revives him, and now he cares about children. He loves kids. He believes that children are the future. So they get to the visitor center, where Grant promptly abandons the children.
The deck cell. Promise.
He finds Ellie outside, and she's like, "There's dangerous monsters." And he's like, "I want to see." They find a bunch of food. They're so happy. But there's a raptor here, so don't be happy anymore. They hide in the kitchen, and holy crap, the raptors are terrifying. This kitchen scene is tense. This raptor's just about to grab a piece of Timmy when his sister risks her life to distract it. And that was a pretty slick fake out. This whole scene is awesome. You're lucky as hell, kid. They meet up with Grant and Ellie and run to the control room. One of the raptors shows up and tries to come with. I'm not buying that these two full-grown adults can't hold this one raptor back. These things are supposed to weigh like 60 pounds. I'm bite-sized, and I could hold that back. What I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure I could beat up a raptor. They hacked this state-of-the-art Minecraft, and the door's locked. But the raptors bust in, and they have to John McClane it. They follow the air ducts all the way into the very next room, 20 feet away. But somehow, that's not quite far enough. They're about to be eaten when the T-Rex busts in and saves the day. Damn, he manhandles these raptors. I could beat up a raptor. So they get on a helicopter and they're all sad now. Especially Dr. Malcolm, who did his whole greasy chest thing and it didn't work. He feels like such a failure. And there's birds outside because the dinosaurs look like big turkeys, I guess. Or because you'll never look at birds the same again. Probably the turkeys. The end. Jurassic Park. This movie is super dope. From the effects that hold up perfectly 3 decades later to the memorable characters, this movie is incredible. It was the perfect first movie to reload from the 90s. Do you think you might also be a raptor sexual now? Not me. I want Dr. Malcolm to gently teach me chaos theory on my hand. Let me know in the comments which sexy beast did it for you. And let me know which 90s movies I need in the brain banks next. Till next time.
New brain, do this.